right? Those who are opening the microphones when the volume is so high in the background, kindly close your microphone so that you don't have feedback here. That is one. Two, the second thing here is that when you're joining in, I kindly request you that you put your official names such that we are able to call you by name. Renaming, maybe it could be a longer process, but I pray that you manage to go to participants and look for where they have put me and you rename such that we are able to call you by name. It's very important. Allow me welcome you to this lesson. I've seen Mary, Achi, I've seen Mirembe, Cynthia, you're all most welcome. Kamivov, I can't pronounce this name. I see Nansana Angel, I'm seeing Nathan, you're almost welcome. Wanjala is also on the call. You're almost welcome. I see Duncan, Ataba, Jaden. I am seeing Amos, Kairan, and I'm seeing who else have I not seen here? John Nyandraku, if that is how they pronounce your name. You're all most welcome to this lesson. I would request that we get a volunteer to give us an opening prayer. You'll just put up your hand. And how do you put up the hand? It could be a problem, but if it's not a problem, go to more and look for where they say raise hand if you want to give us an opening prayer, and we'll pray and believe that everyone believes in that prayer. This is a senior one mathematics lesson, and I want to get an opening prayer. After the opening prayer, we will then see what we have to look at this afternoon. Anyone to give us an opening prayer? Yeah, probably putting up the hand could be a problem. But just open your microphone wherever you are and give us an opening prayer. If you're ready, you don't have to put up your hand. Make sure you open your microphone. Yes, Paul, you can go on. Paul, you can go on. Give us the opening prayer. Okay, Paul seems not to be ready. Can we get the next person? If Paul is not ready. I want to randomly try out these names and see if they can give us the opening prayer. Ataba Jaden, can you give us the opening prayer? Jaden, you can proceed. Open your microphone.
Sorry, teacher, but I'm not getting what you're saying.
I am unable to hear you. Jaden, you can go on. Open your microphone and give us an opening prayer. Jaden, okay. Opening up the microphone could be another challenge here. Who else can give us an opening prayer here? Paulo's network is not very, very good. Let me see who else here. Cynthia Mirembe, are you able to hear us?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. You can give us the opening prayer.
Okay. Let us all humble ourselves for a prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, the Lord be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thou be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thy is the kingdom, power, and the glory are yours, now and forever. Amen. O Lord Father in heaven, I thank you for all you've done for us, O Lord Father in heaven. O Lord Father in heaven, I pray that as we are starting our first Zoom lesson, math, O Lord Father, I pray that you protect us wherever we are, O Lord Father, and that we may pay attention, O Lord Father. O Lord Father in heaven, I pray that all our other Zoom lessons, O Lord Father.
Amen. Thank you so much, Cynthia. And
Amen.
we pray that everyone believes in that prayer. That was a very wonderful prayer from Cynthia Mirembe from that side. This is going to be a math lesson, and I'm going to start sharing my screen from here.
What? Yeah.
All right, you are almost welcome once again. This is going to be a math lesson from the Holistic Learning Platform. And my name is Masav Erisa. I work with the Holistic Learning Platform as a teacher in mathematics and computer studies. But I also work with Mbali Secondary School. That is where I teach mathematics and computer studies. Mbali Secondary School is the side of the eastern part of Uganda. But we join together as teachers and make what we call the Holistic Learning Platform, teachers from different schools. And specifically, the Holistic Learning Platform provides lessons during holidays to students who have gone to schools. It doesn't matter which school you're coming from, and it doesn't matter who teacher teaches you in that school. What matters is that all of us have to meet here and we interact. We always get a chance to listen to students, how they've studied in the previous terms. This holiday program is going to run for 10 days, and the 10 days program started this afternoon. In senior one specifically, it is a mathematics lesson that is going to be on for the next 2 hours from now. So I want to welcome you once again. Greetings from Bali, and I am happy that you're all here. And if we have anyone from Bali, you're all welcome. And if you're not from Bali, from wherever you are, you're all most welcome. Before we start our math lesson, I want to quickly take you through some of the basic controls of Zoom such that we are comfortable. This first mathematics lesson could maybe delay a little bit because some of you don't know some of these basics. Allow me to take you through the basics. The first basic, number one, for Zoom before we start our lesson is that there is somewhere where there is chat. I don't know if you can see chat on your phones and on your computers if you're using a computer. So if you see chat, I really don't know if you're able to type inside there. I want us to write our full names and the schools where we come from. And I will start by writing my names in the chat. And I'm going to also write, now for me, I'll write the school where I teach. I'm going to be here and read through what are your schools. I work with Mbali Secondary School. So I'll start in the chat. Look for where there is chat and write something at least. The chat is that side where I've posted my details. My name is Masaverisa. I work with Mbali Secondary School. Look for the chat on your screen. It's just down there. Very important. Yes, finally, we have Duncan Sebahiga. Yes, this is very good. He has 4 names. I'm not very sure. Or maybe these are 4 people. Jansi Progressive Secondary School. You're most welcome, Duncan, the first person to write for us here, and it is on record. So make sure you look for where there is chat, just down there. Look for where there is chat. You're going to find your friends writing down there, and you also add your details. Start by writing your name, and you put the school where you're coming from. Warren from Viva College, you're very welcome. And Warren, we really want to know the other name of you from Viva College. Greetings to the people from the Viva College family. And Duncan Nestroy John Sebaiga from Kajansi Progressive. Greetings to all the people from the Kajansi Progressive Secondary School family. Then we have Mulindwa Ishaka Wampeo Ntake Secondary School. Greetings to everyone from Wampeo Ntake Secondary School, especially our good teachers at that side. And then we have, this is Aki Tazrin, if that is how they pronounce that name, Aki. And Aki, I really can't know the school. Then we have Cynthia Mirembe, this is Gayaza High School. You're most welcome. Then Agava Paula, Gayaza High School still. Then we have Teresa Suzanne, St. Peter's SS in Zambia. You're most welcome. Greetings to those people. Then Ayoko Michaela, Taiba International, you're most welcome. Then we have St. Mary's College Lugazi, and that is Kagolo Raula. Yeah, we have so many people. Matters SS Namgongo, Nathan, and we have Muviru Warren. Yes, Warren is other name is Muviru. And Aki is from Seta High School, main campus, and St. Thomas Aquinas College is represented by Nyadruk John. You're most welcome. Greetings to especially our good teachers that side and the students at large. We have St. Mary's SS Kitende, and this is Nasana Angel. This is Nasana Angel. Angel, you're most welcome. Greetings to the community of St. Mary's SS Kitende. And we want to congratulate your team for reaching semi-finals. And we have Seta High School. This is Amos Kiamo. And we have, my name is Ansime. Ansime. This is Ansime. And then this is from, the school is Saint Maria Goretti SS. Greetings to that side. We have Kate Nabasi, St. Mary's College Kitende. St. Mary's College Kitende, you're most welcome. Greetings to people that side. Then we have Wampeo Ntake, that is Shira Subi Miro. You're all most welcome. I really can't wait to read about the remaining people. Kindly look for where there is chat and you put your information there. And that is the very important feature, most important actually, but the best feature and the one that we are going to use so much in this lesson, dear students, is called the mute and unmute button. It has something like a microphone, and I'm going to show you that mute and unmute button. Maybe let me use my phone such that you're able to see exactly what I'm talking about. The mute and unmute button looks like this. When you open your Zoom, my Zoom is somewhere here. When you open Zoom on your phone, mine is a bit far. Yes, down here. When you open Zoom like this, it takes you inside there. And the chart that we were talking about is this one that has 16 on my phone. That one means about 16 people written in the chart. You open there and write something. The second feature is the mute and unmute. That button that you're seeing that has mute and unmute is very, very important. I have closed mine because I really don't want to use it now. So don't fail to open that microphone when you need to speak something. I'm going to give chance to some people to say hello to class. You'll tell us your names and the school where you come from. It's very important. You open and close. For example, I'm going to open and close my microphone and speak to you and see how it will look like. So you open your microphone like that, just open, and I am able to talk to you. And after opening your microphone, it is very good practice to close it immediately you finish to talk to us. Open it, talk to us, then close it. Very important for the remaining lessons. So I'm going to close. I've just closed my microphone. Like I told you, it's a very good practice to close and open your microphone. And I am unable to now talk through my phone, but I'm now using my laptop to talk to you. So what is important is you should know how to open that microphone and close that microphone. Then there is another feature for the video option where they have said start video. If you're very sure that your background is good, like I see SFC Lion Family, there are so many people over there, about 3 of them. That is a good one. They've put their video on. And greetings to people that side. You can also try by turning your video on and make sure the camera is able to see you if at all you have a very good background. So I'll give chance to some people to say hello. You're going to open your microphone and say hello. But maybe before we open our microphones, just shortly. And before we open our microphones, that is the second feature. The third feature, and that is the one that is very important, is under reactions, and it is for putting up the hand. When you go to reactions, and if you're very happy, you just put that smiling emoji, and for us, we'll be here seeing that you're very happy. And if maybe there is someone who has a birthday, we have that other shout out. It's also very good. And maybe if we give chance to you to maybe give flowers to the students, that is what you do. Maybe you're very excited, you put that, and this side we shall know that you're very excited. It is allowed when the lesson is going on. Instead of making the funny noise, you're laughing, what you use that emoji, very important. But what is most important is the one for raising the hand. I don't know if you're able to see that, for raising the hand. It's very important. Just tap there and your hand will be risen up. Maybe I want to find out if some people can put their hands up. Under reactions, for those who are using computer, it is under react. Now, 2 people can put up the hand. That was, I think, only 1 person. Ayo has put up his hand, her hand, if that is a girl correctly. We have Teresa, Susan, Mulindwa, all those hands are up. Yes, 10 people have managed to put up their hands, and I think that is very, very important. Now, if you can't put up the hand, it's going to be a bit hard for us to know how to help you. You have a problem, should be able to put up your hand if there is any problem. And how do you put up the hand? You go under reactions. You go under reactions here. Then you raise the hand. Immediately you finish to put the hand, and if you want to put it down, you lower it. Still, you go under the same option and put your hand down. So I've lowered my hand. I'm going to put everyone's hand down, and we are going to see a competition probably. Want to see who can put up the hand first. Maybe we need to time and see who can put up the hand first. Yeah, I've seen two people. That is Ayo, but the first one's who? Let's first put them down. I want to count. Let's first get ready. This is at least very important to put up your hand. Now, let's not put Ateba. Jaden, first put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Nathan, put it down. Let's put the hands down. Hey, it's hands. Let's lower them. Okay. Can we put up the hand? I want to see who puts up the hand first. I forgot to see that. I really don't know who put up the hand first. 13 people can put up the hand in just 1 second. 15, 16, yes. 10 people, good. This is Matthew. Unfortunately, Matthew. We don't put up the physical hand, Matthew. You don't raise your physical hand like this. There is an option under, I don't know if Matthew's using a computer. Under the computer, it is under React. You go to React and put your hand up. The physical hand, unfortunately, I may not be able to see it. I want to thank the following people who have put up the hand quickly. We have Ayo, good. Brian, good. We have person using ITEL Prime tablet, Ataba Jaden, Paul, John, Susan, Laula, Aki, Nebo, Kimi, Bevo. This is a hard name to pronounce. Nathan, Cynthia, and Karen, yeah, and many others. Matthew has finally put up his hand. The virtual hand is now up. This is very good. Okay, I'm going to give chance to one boy and one girl to say hello to class. You tell us your full names, the school where you're studying from, but also the primary school where you came from. And you say one word to the class, then the lesson will start. Put up your hand if you're ready. We give you a chance. You open your microphone. The microphone is down here. Yes, Mirembe. Mirembe gave us the opening prayer, but you can go ahead and tell us your full names and all those details.
My name is Mirembe Cynthia. I'm in Gayaza High School. And I came from KPS.
KPS is which school?
Kampala Parents School.
Kampala Parents School. Yes, Cynthia, you're most welcome. A word or two to the class before you go. Your microphone is closed. Cynthia, as Brian prepares to say something.
I would like to welcome all of you to the math lesson.
Right, thank you, Cynthia. And Brian, over to you. Are you able to hear us? Brian to Hayes. Give us your full names and two details, and you say hello to us.
My name is Ashley Paul, and I'm in St. Margaret SS Katende. I come from Homies Delen School, Gayaza.
I beg your pardon, your name again is your name again?
Ashley Paul. Ashley Paul. I come from St. Margaret Senior Secondary School, Katende. My previous school is Homies Delen School, Gayaza.
All right. I sing Ashley Paul. You're most welcome. There were any word to the class? Do you have anything you want to tell us?
Yes, it's a very nice honor to meet all of you, and I hope the lesson goes properly.
All right. Thank you very much, Paul and Cynthia. Can we get the last boy and the last girl? Your hand up. You say hello to us and you give us the details. This is Mavo Nebo. Pronounce for us that real name. You can go on.
My name is Kamivavo Marvel Nebo
Yes,
from St.
Kamima.
Catherine's Secondary School. Kamivavo.
Kamivavo. Yes, you can go on, Kamivavo. Sorry.
I'm from St. Catherine's Secondary School, Lira.
All right. Which one is your former primary school?
Milia Primary School.
All right, Kamivavo, you're most welcome. Can you give us a word or two to the class?
I just hope the lesson goes on well.
All right, Kamivavo, kindly put down your hand. You're most welcome. Greetings to the people in Rida. The last boy, Asinge, put down your hand. Then Kamivavo, put down your hand. I want to get one last boy. The SFC Lion family, if we can get one person from that audience, we have about 3 people. So. All right, let's get, the Lion family, SFC. Right, these people, we can't hear them. Okay, let's get to Matthew. Matthew, open your microphone and tell us your names and where you're coming from.
My name is Ataba Matthew Jaden, and I'm in King's College Budo, and I'm from Kampala Parent School.
All right, Jaden from Kampala Parent School. One word to the lesson, to the class.
I'm glad to meet you all, and I wish you all the best, and I hope you guys can learn a lot. Thank you.
All right. All right, Jaden, you're most welcome. And Matthew, your last one.
My name is Opit Matthew. I come from Bishop Cyprian Chiangire. My former school is St. Francis Primary School, and it's a pleasure to be in this Zoom lesson.
All right, Matthew, great for us, the people over that side. Let's clap for those who have been saying hello to us. And clapping is under reactions. You click on it and we shall know you clapped for them. And yes, Jaden has clapped. Yes, that's very good. Very good. Let's put down our hands kindly. And we have to start. Like I told you, this is a math lesson and I'm going to be your teacher. I work with Mbali Secondary School and I teach those subjects, mathematics and ICT, and it's a pleasure to meet all of you. I've had people from Rida, I've had people from Kampala, I had someone from Lugazi, and probably as the lesson goes on, leave alone the school where you are. I want to know where exactly you're talking from. Me, I'll start by putting where I am now. I'm in Bali, the city or the town or the village where you have gone for your holidays. Me, I'm in Bali city, and I have put my city down there. Yeah, I'm very happy to talk to most of you, especially those who are very far away from Bali and those who are around Bali. You're all most welcome. It's a math lesson, and I was just making sure that we are all on the same page. And I want us to start from here. Yeah, someone is from, is it okay to just to use the chat to answer? Yes, if there is anyone who wants to chat, to answer using the chat, it is okay. But later on, yes, Duncan is from Kampala, Wakiso Warren, Mulindwa is Kampala. Very good. Angel, if you want to answer using the chat, it's very okay later on if I ask any question. Kampala, 2 people, and Entebbe, 1 person, Asinge, at least. Yeah, we'll read about this with time. I want to welcome you all here again. It's a math lesson, an older program for 10 days. We have the timetable that I may not be able to display here, but it has been put in our WhatsApp group. I pray that you're able to see it. It's a math lesson, and I want to show you the most important books that I feel you should have. If you can afford them, you can buy them. These 2 books are very good for a new curriculum student, and I picked this book from our library, and this was given by the government of Uganda. And like I've told you, this is a new curriculum, but it's no longer a new curriculum. You can see even the book I've showed you here is an old book. So it's no longer a new curriculum. These books are available. But those counterparts, the students who are in senior 4, they started to study this curriculum when these books were not there or even on market, even if you had the money. But right now, these books are on market. Buy at least the books, about 4 of them, by mathematics, by chemistry, by physics, by biology if you want to do sciences. If you want to do arts, by history, by geography, by maybe entrepreneurship, by any of those art subjects, make sure you have at least book 1 as you go back to your respective schools. These books are available in bookshops. Go there, tell your parents to buy for you. Otherwise, the teachers always hand up some bit of the work that you're supposed to cover. But if you have a book, then you can progress. That's the first book. The second book looks like this for senior 1, for those who have been in schools and maybe your school has ever used any of those books. The book 2, I mean the second book looks like that. All these are learners' books. Someone is telling us he has it. Yes, flowers to you, Paul. Then Ache also has it. Make sure you have those books. Make sure you have, tell your parents on top of what they are packing for you, the nuts, the cookies, tell them, Daddy, Mommy, I want you to pack for me a mathematics learners book 1, which is going to help you so much. So these are the 2 very important books. And if you have it, good. If you don't have it, make sure you get. You may not get these ones. I've picked the ones that I have here. You can get any other book that is available. And it's very important for you to have a book. What I'm emphasizing here, it may not be necessarily one of these, provided it's a learner's book for mathematics or even the old curriculum. It can help you read ahead and you master these concepts. So what is expected in senior 1? I'm going to quickly go through these topics, and I will assume you've studied all of them for this term. If you've not studied, then your school is probably working very hard to see that you study. And the topics are here. The topics that you're supposed to study in senior 1 are 14 of them. 14 topics are grouped into themes. The first theme is number. The second theme is geometry and measures. The next one is patterns and algebra. And then we have data and probability. Those are the 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the 4 themes that you're supposed to study in senior 1. Now listen to me. The 4 themes that you're supposed to study in senior 1, the 4 themes that you're supposed to study in senior 1 are there. Now, when the year ends, they are supposed to set for you 1 full paper. A full paper has only 4 questions. All questions will be compulsory, and the 4 questions, each question will go for 30 minutes. The first question will come from numbers. The second question will come from geometry. I'm talking about at the end of the year, geometry and measures. geometry and measures. The next question will come from patterns and algebra. For those who want to get the bursary at the end of the year, this is what you're supposed to do. Then the last one comes from data and probability. Probability. So these are the 4 questions that will be set. These are the 4 themes that will be set. Every theme, they set 1 question or 2, depending on your school. So each question goes for 30 minutes. So the paper is always for 2 hours. It is always a fair paper. You read and understand the question, then respond to it. So what am I trying to emphasize here? I want you to take these themes very serious. If it means reading ahead of the teacher, you can do that. Make sure every topic that is under numbers, you understand it. And the first topic under numbers is called number bases. Second one is here. The third one is here. The fourth one is here. The next question under geometry and measures, the first topic is geometrical construction skills. The next one can be on bearing and general and angle properties of geometric figures. So while you're reading, make sure you understand each pattern, all the topics under there. One question will be generalized in one scenario and your answer. I believe you can pass this. I'm going to post these themes in our chat such that you can read about them and prepare your notes in themes. It's very important. Themes. And when you go to senior 2, they do the same. In senior 3, they do the same at the end of the year. Then UNEB comes and does the same at the end of the 4 years. The themes are here. I'm putting them in the chat here such that you can look at them. We also use it at our school. Yes, same. We have them in our school library. Yes, someone from Rila, St. Catherine, yeah, the introduction. So those are the themes. So when it comes to UNEP, they will still give you 4 questions. Each question will be under a theme. So they combine topics of senior 1, senior 2, senior 3 under themes, and they give you 1 question. It was not part of what I wanted to talk about, but it's very necessary. Tell your neighbor to remember to write this every time they are going to the exam. So what I expect you to have covered at the end of this term is number bases, working with integers, fractions, percentages, and decimals. And the last one is the rectangular Cartesian coordinates in 2 dimensions. So these are the 4 topics that you were supposed to have covered this term. And for us at the Holistic E-Learning platform, we always give students a feel of how next term is going to look like. And next term, you people, as you come to term 2, these are the topics we expect you to look at. And term 2 has also these themes. First one is supposed to be geometric constructions, where you're going to talk about construction of angles, 90, 45, among others. Shall we have a recording of this lesson? Yes, the recording is going to be shared on our WhatsApp group. And if you're not in the WhatsApp group, let me share the link such that you can join. Very important for you to be on the WhatsApp group, because even our exercise is going to be, the answers are going to be put on the WhatsApp group. So if you're not on the WhatsApp group, make sure you join, and make sure you invite your friends from your schools, from your community where you're studying, where you're staying, such that they join the WhatsApp group and they can attend these lessons at no much cost if you have data. The link is there to the WhatsApp group, and that is where we're going to post this recording. So these are the topics that you're supposed to cover. And for purposes of our lesson this holiday, we may not cover this successfully because of the nature of the lessons, because you need protractors and so many things that may require us time if we are to do geometric constructions. But also some schools have already covered this. And also partly some of you covered this fairly well in your primary schools. So I want to encourage you to read about geometric constructions, a topic that you're going to start with as you go back, for those who have not covered it. But for us at the Holistic Learning Platform, we are going to concentrate on sequencing and patterns this holiday. And this is what we are going to concentrate on so much. Our first lesson is today, and our next lesson, you will sit in the timetable. And at the end of our lesson, we are going to do an activity of integration under sequence and patterns. After that, your results will be shared on the WhatsApp group such that you go back to your schools while you're knowing how you scored this holiday. I want to welcome you all, and I want to request that we prepare to talk about sequencing and number pattern because we are getting very late. But before we talk about sequencing and number pattern, there is a feature that I did not tell you, but it's very important. Are you seeing a pen on your screen? Let me put for you that pen. It's called annotation. I want you to write something on that screen. I'll put a pen on your screen. Just click on it and write at least something here for us as we refresh a little to talk about sequencing and number pattern. Paula is writing something. Duncan has written something. I also want to enter the challenge and write something. The word is boy. Yeah, boy is there. And who else can make a word here? May has written boy. Jaden, or you want to write what? Nadiope. Now Nadiope has a name for the Chawazinga. Hope you not his son. 1 times 2. I don't know who wrote 1 times 2. I wanted to give you the answer. Now Nadiope, you're now writing what? And then Ezra, you've written boy perfectly. Cynthia is writing what? Yes, Cynthia, I've not seen what you're writing. It is possible for you to also change the color such that you're unique. And you can change the color, but also increase the size of your pen such that you're very unique, and I can change to use yellow and write the word girl, such that everyone is able to read your word. Girls, I wrote boys. Okay, finally Duncan has picked a very big one. Okay, something like that. Now I want to guide the writing. Let's first remove the things. Let's remove. Don't, there is somewhere where you can delete from. Duncan, John, no, don't write. Susan, don't write. Let's remove. This is Archie. This girl from Rila. Hope you're not the one in Rila. I'll call police here. Let's clear. This is Ateba, Jaden, close. Don't write. I want to put a question here and you put for me the answer. I want to see if people can write the correct answer. I'm going to write my question. I'm going to write it in black and you're going to answer in blue. Then I will mark in red. So start by setting your color to blue such that it is ready. The question is going to be very simple. So the question is going to be, Duncan, don't write 3 times 7. What is this answer? Use blue. And 21, action. Mirembe 21, Laura finally 21, Angela 21. All right, that is good. 21 is the answer. Okay, There is also a possibility of writing using a text. I think we don't have a text. Okay, it's very important for you to learn how to write. I want you to write on this. Okay, write anything now, especially the age. How old are you? I want to see 15. I've not seen anyone's age. 15 is mine, 13 from Archie. Okay, 13. Now people are dating just the whole. I also want to join and dating. Let me also join with the red pen and dating properly, such that, okay. Now no more writing, no more writing. Okay. No more writing. I wanted us to refresh a little, and our answer was 12. The answer was 12. I mean 21. For those who wrote 21, that was the correct answer, and a tick from this side if you wrote 21. So later on, we will open this chat for people, this screen for people to write. And I want to welcome you to sequency and number pattern. And before I talk about sequency and number pattern, I want to show you some of these pictures. This is a plant that grows like a weed in communities where we grow from. And for those who have ever seen it in the village, it is medicinal. What is important is that it has a pattern of how the leaves have been put. And see that after every about over 2 centimeters, there is another leaflet like that. There is a pattern. And if you zoom in very well and see this picture, you realize that it's looking very beautiful. So you realize that most of the beautiful things that you've ever seen on this earth need to follow a certain sequence. And in mathematics, we call them sequences, or some people refer to them as patterns. So every time you're skipping 2 centimeters to put something, that is called a pattern. And the sequence, we'll also see how we talk about that. But every time you're doing something, while you're careful, you're skipping 2 steps to jump, skip 2 steps to jump. People will make even a dance out of it. For those who have seen how people train how to dance, they put boxes and they tell them to skip and keep skipping here and there. So they make what we call a dance, and that is a pattern. The second picture I want to show you is this one here. This one's generated by AI. And you can see that that is a very beautiful compound. If the picture is very small, this phone can allow you to zoom such that you're able to make it big. Make sure you see that picture. And that picture is having very beautiful flowers that have been planted. It's a beautiful flower garden. And maybe this is in someone's compound. But what is important here is that every time this box is appearing, there is another box this side. You can see that every time there is this circle, the circles have been also put after equal distance. This is not gambling. They have done a pattern. And for you, when you enter such a room, you say, wow, it's looking very nice. You can do the same at home, plant flowers. And the unique thing about the flowers you're planting should be that if a person visits your home, they must see a mathematician in that family. Not just planting flowers anywhere you want, make a pattern. And you can see that the pattern here has made these flowers look very beautiful. But also when you come to Mbali here, this particular picture is taken from one of the places they use specifically at Northwood Primary School, one of the prominent primary schools and tradition around Bali here. The students of primary make these bottle tanks. They pick these bottles, fill them with sand, and make a tank. You people, this is a very powerful tank you can ever make. It doesn't leak, it is long lasting, and you can make something like that. What is unique about this is that there is a pattern they are using. If they skip some spaces, put a bottle. Skip some equal space, put a bottle. And you can see that it is forming what we call a pattern, and it's looking very nice. You people, this is mathematics. You can make such patterns. And some people in northern Uganda use these patterns to make houses. You can see a very beautiful Mzungu and this lady, these are women, they're coming up with a house out of bottles. This can help us manage wastes. These bottles that are thrown, why can't you pick them and use patterns and make a house? So towards the end of your senior 4, your neighbor is going to ask you to make a project. Maybe you can make a project using sequence and number pattern and make a house out of plastic, make a house maybe out of maybe timber, but it should have a certain pattern. Let it look a unique house, and maybe they will give you marks as a student of mathematics. The next one is also a pattern here of flowers, very looking nice. And the patterns, you can see that they are red, yellow, and they're making very good pictures. The next one here is a pattern. For those who have ever seen a bee, there is what we call honey, and the honey has small places where they are kept inside there. And you can see that the bee is there trying to link. I don't know if it is linking some honey or it is putting more. I'm not very sure, but the cobwebs are always having small holes. And those are also unique patterns. You can imagine the bees have some mathematical mind. So if you don't know mathematics, look for a bee and it can teach you number pattern, how they make those the webs, the one where they put honey. The next one is here, sunflower has a pattern as well. It also looks very nice. Then the next one is here for us, traditionally here in Bugisu. Every time they're going to circumcise a boy, the girls make this, you can see they're making, I don't know the name they call them, but they put them around their waist and dance with it for Kadoti. And you find people dancing and they're looking very nice. Because they have made pattern like something, and when they put on it, they look uniform. In most cases, families choose specific pattern that they want for their girls to put on when they are going for that dance. So it is very nice, and you find them in the road dancing to Kadodi, and it's very nice. But if you don't have a pattern, then it may not look very nice. So you can make a pattern in anything. Flowers. For those who do farming, when you're digging the holes to plant maize, beans, what, there's also a pattern that you follow. There is always a pattern when maybe you are at home, every time you're talking to your parents, if there is a meeting, there is a person who talks first, this person takes second. And I want you to go to your charts and write an example of a pattern or a sequence in real life, such that we can see. Maybe the first one that I showed is flower garden. Flower garden has what? A pattern. I want to see what a person can imagine what a flower garden, I mean, something that a pattern can make. And you've seen those bottles, they're making a house. Those are also different patterns. I don't know if you've ever seen a Uganda flag. A flag. For those who have never seen a Uganda flag, it is also made in such a way that it follows a pattern. It is black, yellow, and red down. So the day you will make your flag and it starts with yellow, they may arrest you. The brickwork on the walls of a house. Yes, when you make your house and they want to do the finishing, they put that bricks. The bricks look very nice. Maybe it's the one is meaning. This person using Samsung, what's your name? And if you can rename, tell us about the brick. What did you want to mean? As Paul prepares to tell us what makes a book have a pattern. The one of bricks, and tell us. The person who talked about the bricks, if you're not ready, then Asinge, Paul, tell us about what makes a book make a pattern. Then Angel is also telling us that a keyboard, yes, the keyboard, especially the one that is always played in church, if you can't follow a certain pattern, then the song may not come out. Elif, I want to hear people talking. Is it me who is not hearing or people are not talking? Put up your hand and explain your answer. Put up the hand, I give you a chance to tell us the answer. Yes, Asinge, you can go on. Have people forgotten how to put their hands up? Asinge, proceed.
What makes a book to be pattern is the edges of the papers, and the papers be rectangular. So that makes the book to be like a pattern.
All right, the pages also are rectangular. The time you put a page that is not rectangular, it doesn't become a good page. Maybe they will say you're selling old books. So Kathy says a bridge. Joy Tendo tells us that a chain has a certain pattern. Perfect, from Joy Tendo. And Joy Tendo, you did not introduce yourself, but this is a good answer. Then John tells us buttons of a laptop. Yes, they also follow a certain pattern. And Dakan told us a leaf. Angel told us a keyboard, and many others. Matthew tells us that a garden. Yes, maybe when you plant your beans. Now, for Matthew, the perfect answer I would want to hear is when you say maize garden or something. But then when you say just a garden, it may not come out so well. Now, don't send directly to me the answer. Write it to everyone in the meeting such that everyone reads. Pavements, the pavers in compounds maybe. This is a perfect one from Jaden as well. Tails placed on the floor, perfect from the SFC lion family. The tiles also follow a very perfect pattern. You will walk into someone's house and you find they have put tiles and they're looking very, very good. Then you walk into another one's house, but you find the same tiles, but they're looking disorganized and what? Where there are tiles that have been organized well, just know they were put by a mathematician. And the other side, the person needs to know a lot of mathematics. Then Laura says the shoe. Now, Laura, you need to explain to us what makes a shoe have a certain pattern later on. Can I have some hands up to explain at least one answer? Asinge, put down your hand. Your hand up if you have your answer and I've not mentioned it or you want to explain it more. Your hand up. The first thing is you put the hand up. Annabelle. Annabelle, do you want to say something?
Roof tiles.
Yes, tiles, you can go on. What makes the tiles have a pattern?
The design on it.
The design on the tile, or on the tile rather, sorry, makes it think, it makes Annabelle think it is what? Having patterns. Yes, the designs also, yes, there are those very nice designs that follow sequences and they form what we call a pattern. Then the roof tiles, a tray of eggs, among others. So we'll be talking about sequency and pattern, and it's very important for us at this juncture to pick out our books and write the pattern. Start by writing, first of all, the theme, which is pattern and pattern and algebra. Then the topic is sequency and pattern. And it is on page 60 in these books that I showed you. And you can read more about it. But by the end of the lesson, this is what you should be able to. Can we get someone to read for us this other note? By the end of this chapter, you should be able to read for us this as people write them down. And someone has put up the hand already. Me, the name is me. This person. Start by telling us your name. I help you to rename from this side. M-triple-E. Your hand is up.
My name is Bashira, and I would like to read what you have put on.
The name is what?
Bashira.
You spell it?
B-A-S-H
B-A,
S-H
B-A-S, mhm,
double E-R-A.
double E-R-A. Bashira, like that.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
I've corrected it. From which school?
Medina Islamic Secondary School.
Okay, greetings to those people. Go ahead and read for us then.
By the end of this chapter, you should be able to recognize and generate number patterns. Explain how to generate a sequence. Use number machines to generate a sequence. Describe a general rule when a pattern is given. Determine terms in a sequence.
Right, thank you very much from that side. And read for us that Muslim community. When you go back, tell them holistic learning platform wishes you the best from this side. Now, she has given us the objectives or what we intend to learn at the end of this chapter. And there are 5 items. Make sure you write them down and you can read on your own. First one is to recognize and generate number patterns. We are going to see how to do that. Explain how to generate a sequence. If the sequence is given to you, they want you to explain how it was got. And you can explain it in writing. Then she has also told us using number machines to generate a sequence. They'll tell you there is a machine that when you give it a number, it gives you the answer as this. So we will also see how these number machines work, and I can't wait to see you using these number machines. Then describing a general rule when a pattern is given. So they give you a pattern, but they want you to generalize a general rule, and that is where mathematics is going to become a little hard. So when we start talking about general rule, you concentrate so much such that you can hear and understand. Above all, we shall end by determining the terms in a sequence. They give you sequences and they ask you to determine the terms. So in the end, these are going to be the keywords that I expect everyone to know before the lesson. So I suggest that you also put those keywords down. There is a lot of noise in my background as I try to turn it off. So the keywords are there, and maybe prepare to tell us what one of the words mean. And if you can define it, the better. For those who know how to define so well, if you don't know how to define, you can use a future internet. There is that internet future you put in and they define for you. Otherwise, when the lesson ends, when you don't know how to define these keywords, then the activity of integration is going to be hard for you because the activity of integration uses these keywords. Let's have this written down in our books. Don't forget to put today's dates. 6th, it's a Monday, and put today's dates. And if possible, you put time somewhere such that if a person gets to see your book, they will know that you read something about sequencing and number. Right, that is the sequencing and number patterns for you. I want to see if people are writing. You're going to open your camera and I see the book. I want to see the book or a pen at least where you're writing or a piece of paper. So I want to see how many people are writing. This is Annabelle. I can't see anything where you're writing. Where is your book? Annabelle, I can't see anything. Any other person who could be writing here. I want to see. Annabelle. Yes, Annabelle, I've seen that book. Perfect, perfect. And who else is here? Yes, then the pen. Good. Seen the pen as well. Who else is doing the right thing here? Yes, I'm seeing a singer. Singer, let's show what you're doing to everyone. Yeah, singer, the book is there. It's a very nice book. Thank you from that side. Then who else is here? Kamivavo. This name was very hard. Kamivavo is also doing the right thing. Kamivavo, I can't see the book. Yes, I'm seeing the book. Then there is this exercise book. This small book is very good for revision from a person using ITEL Premier. ITEL Premier. I want to see almost, yes, there is a very good book from this side. This is who? This is Anna. I'm not seeing that name well. Let me see. Sorry, my laptop has slowed down here. I can't see because of the many videos, but you can leave them on. I want to boost my speed, my internet here. Yes, Paul, I've seen the book. Achi, yes, there is a book there as well. Then Ayo, perfect. I'm seeing Jaden. This is who? Yeah, Ayo is good. This is Angel, Angela, I think. That is good. And finally, Matthew has the book here as well. Matthew, then who else have I not seen their books? Let me see. Jaden, I've seen Nadiope. Now, Nadiope, at some point, you need to tell us why you have a name for Chavazinga at some point. Cynthia, this is good. I see. Cynthia, is that a book really? I've not seen it. Then this is who? This is who? Yes, Nadiope, hey, you're writing, I can see. Okay. This is, okay, maybe we can stop there. Cynthia, finally, I've seen the book. Yes, that is very good, Cynthia. All right, let's get back. Then Duncan, instead, I'm seeing I'm seeing what? Duncan, you can show us that tile. It has a very good pattern. And later on, probably we'll see an activity. I want to give an activity here, and I was just finding out if people were ready to take up the activity. You can now maybe put down your videos. I'll request them at some point. This is Joy Tendo. Yeah, it's a very good book. I'm sure that book is not yours, Tendo. That your book really? You must have picked from someone. That one looks an office book. Make sure you get a counter book at least 10. Is that your book? Tendo, Joy Atrisi, if that is how they pronounce your name. I can't hear you, but you must have wanted to say something. All right, so let's have this end here for now. I'm going to get back to our lesson. Sorry, where is this? This is Achi. Let's put down those videos for those who are still sharing their video. Achi is where? Put down the videos such that we can proceed well. Okay, we have been talking about these keywords, and the keywords are over there. It's very important for you to know these keywords: a number machine, numbers, patterns, sequence, terms of a sequence. We'll see what everything means later on. So allow me go to the next question, and there is a quick task here for those with the book. Now this is the time for you to shine. You're going to do this task very fast, then you post the answer. You're going to put the answer. Now it may be very hard for you to put the answer on WhatsApp. By show of hands, those who can access WhatsApp now, if I open it, Can you manage to post the photos of your work there? Only one person can access WhatsApp. 2 people, 4 people. Who can access WhatsApp now if I am to mark your work using WhatsApp? 4 people. Okay. I'm going to try this out. We see if we can have these answers posted on WhatsApp. 5 people finally. But this is what I expect from you. See that task. If you understand it, give me the answer very fast. Write the answer very fast in your book. Come and type it in the chat. Those people who are going to post the answers in the chat, if your answer is correct, I'm going to pick a person at random to explain how they got their answer. Of course, the task is very easy. I'm going to also open WhatsApp such that immediately you finish your answer, you can also share with us. The first task is here. Write down the next 2 terms of each of these sequences. Now, this is a little primary.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I haven't yet finished the other work.
Sorry?
I have not yet finished the other work of the
Writing.
keywords. Yes.
Okay, but I'm going to post this on WhatsApp for you to copy from the notes directly. But for now, just take a screenshot. How do you take a screenshot? Make sure you know how to take a screenshot. Take a screenshot, you can copy that later. You don't need to finish copying from here. Otherwise, if you're copying everything from here, we may leave you behind, which is not very, very good. So I'm opening our WhatsApp group such that everyone can write a message for now. So I expect you, for those who can access the WhatsApp group, immediately the answer is put here. Immediately you get the answer. You take a photo and send it to WhatsApp. But also you put the answer in the chat. The first question is going to be very easy. Write down the next 2 terms of each of these sequences. And the first one is there. What are the next 2 answers? You can put them in the chat, or you can post it directly to WhatsApp. I'm going to display your work here if you put it on WhatsApp. If you have the answer, you just write it in the chat, and I can't wait to see who writes it first. The link for WhatsApp again, let me put it quickly. For those who are not on WhatsApp, make sure you join the WhatsApp group. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on so many. People already have answers. Make sure you're putting the answer and you know how to defend it. Otherwise, that is the link. People have 100, 120, 100, 120, 100, 120. Let me read. Okay. I want people to confirm that their answers are correct by sharing photos. You're supposed to put it on WhatsApp. At least 100, 120 seems to be taking over. Maybe it is the correct answer because Jaden has the same answer, John has the same answer, a person using ITEL has the same answer, Samsung has the same answer. And Matthew has the same answer. Answer is correct as well. Susan, correct. The SFC, the family is also having a correct answer here. Paul has seen a perfect. Haley, that is how they pronounce that. Duncan, correct. Yeah, and many others, sorry. Let me check WhatsApp. I see if anyone has put the answer. Yeah, finally, people have put. Yeah, Ayo, this is perfect. And you people, this could be the best handwriting. Ayo. For those who don't know how to write perfectly, go to WhatsApp and see what Ayo has put. Then Paola Agava has worked, and I liked the handwriting as well, though she has not written the correct question. This is who? Paola, make sure you write the correct question. And you see, when you're writing, because this is Zoom, I cannot be able to read your names. So up there, you write your full names on that paper such that I'm able to read your names, because some of you are using phone numbers that are not yours. So maybe even the name may not be correct. Let's not post answers this side, but don't put answers here. Me, I want a photo, not just answers. Otherwise, the work is also correct. But let's put what? The photos, not writing. Let's not use WhatsApp as a chat. Just post their photos. If you don't have a photo, write your answer here on the chat. Yes, someone has a photo. Yes, another answer comes out from this is who on WhatsApp, Betty Kiwala. Betty Kiwala, this is perfect, though the camera is not very clear, but maybe we'll improve with time. Betty Kiwala, this is good, and I've seen you working somewhere there. Any other person posting the answers? I am only reading now people from WhatsApp this side. Okay, the next question is here. I'm going to correct everything at once. The next question is there. If you did not get right the first one, we are going to see which one is the correct answer. Go ahead and do the second one. Write the next two terms of each of these sequences. The first one is there, the second one is there. Now the second one must be add. Someone had a question. I saw your hand, or maybe someone was trying to know. Amivavo. Do you want to tell us something, or Annabelle?
Yeah, I'm failing to write the answer in the chat.
Annabelle, I can't hear you.
My answers are failing to write on the chat.
Oh, but have you seen the chat?
Yes,
Go ahead and write. Just write, it will be possible. On the chat or on WhatsApp?
on the chat.
On the chat, it is possible. Make sure you go back and write. Now, we try. If someone is there, can help you. The next question, I'm seeing the first person to give us the answer is Wanjala William Tendo, 50 and 64. Maybe it's correct. Jaden also has 50. Kimigavo finally gives us the first answer for the other first question, 100, 120. Okay, 50, 64 from Matthew, John 50, 64, and many others. Okay, let me see who has put it on WhatsApp. Make sure you put it on WhatsApp.
Answer
50K64.
Is there anyone on WhatsApp? Yes, finally. Ayo, make sure you write your name up there. Ayo, good work from that side. Like I told you, the best handwriting. And also Paula is competing with Ayo properly. She puts. So this is very good as well from Paula. And the next person is Rachel. Rachel is where? Rachel is here. Put your names. Now Rachel has brought another very good handwriting from, I'm going to read Smarsky, if that is St. Mary's College. I've seen that school. But let's write the names. Don't do like how Rachel has done. You can write your name just on top of that paper, and we can be able to see even your school if you want. Then this is who? Becky Kiwala. Kiwala, if that is your name. She has also done it with the handwriting. She's the president of getting the handwritings. I mean, getting the workings. She has the working, the first question, and the second question. Okay, let's get a hand. Put up your hand and tell us how to do the first question. Then another person prepares the second as we see the next question. Put up your hand. Yes, Matthew, you can start.
For the first question in the sequence, we add 20 to each number to get the following numbers.
Try to see if you can manage to write. Only Matthew is allowed to write. Hope you've heard me. Only Matthew is going to be allowed to write. Pick your pen and try.
How do you? The second question.
Matthew, you can go ahead. Matthew, unfortunately, Matthew closed your microphone. I'm unable to hear you. Kamivavo, you're speaking while your microphone is open, so we are able to hear what you're saying. Close your microphone, Kamivavo. Matthew, you're the only one allowed to write for now. Two. Maybe it's very hard to write because of the phone. Okay, Matthew, it's fine. You can just explain. Matthew, open your microphone.
For the first number, we add 20 to each number in the sequence to get the remaining numbers.
Okay, so that one means that it means that the first sequence, we have 20, comma, yes, you can proceed. 40. Matthew, I want to hear.
We add 20 to each number in the sequence.
So
Get the next number.
When you add 20 to 80, you get
100.
Then the next one will be
120.
This will be this is now 100 plus 20 to give us
120.
120. So if you have 120 and 100, Matthew has confirmed to us that that is the correct answer. So flowers for those people who have the correct answer. So the correct answer according to Matthew is 100 and 120. So I want to see people with correct answers put up their hands on the other side. If you got the answer for number 1A as 100 and 120, 9 hands. This is good. 11, 12, 13. 13 hands. The rest got what? 14. Okay, let's put down the hands. Can I get the next person to give us the solution to number B of number 1? Put down the hands, put down the hands. Now, whoever is putting up the hand now wants to do that question. Gilbert can proceed. Gilbert, you can proceed. And Annabelle, you're eating a pen. It could be dirty. They don't eat pens. And Gilbert, I'm waiting. I can't see the answer. Okay, who else wants to try? Okay, the answer up. Let me pick Gertrude. Gertrude, you can proceed. Gertrude, you can proceed. Gertrude seems not.
I got my answer by adding 4 to the first number in the sequence. Then I added 6 to the second number in the sequence, then 8 to the third number, and 10 to the fourth number. Then get that the first missing number in the sequence, I added 12 to 38 and I got 50. Then I added 14 plus 50 and I got 64.
64. And this one could be correct for this number 2. So thank you very much, Gertrude. She has confirmed that people who have got 50 and 64 got it right. And just to confirm, if we have some people who got the right answer as 50 and 64, your hands up. Then, as some people can clap for them, if you know where they clap for, very important for you to learn how to clap for your students on Zoom. All right, at least make sure you have the correct answer and make sure your hand is up. Make sure you clap for your friends. It's a good practice, it's in good faith to appreciate. Even if you also passed, appreciate those who passed it as well. Yeah, good. I see people clapping. Okay, that was just primary. What you need to have remembered in primary. The real question for sequence and number pattern is here. I want to know if people are ready. I want to know if people are ready to do the real question for senior 1. And how do I know that people are ready? You're going to open your microphone and say hello, hello, at least to relax it.
Hello.
Hello.
Is your
Can't hear.
Yo.
hello?
Yeah, make sure you confirm.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Okay. All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
Hello.
Okay, that's enough. I've closed your microphone again from this side. Question is here. Get ready to do it. The question is there. Tom is planting. Can someone read for us that? Just reading and someone does it for us. Bashira. Okay, Bashira can go on.
Tom is planting a garden and wants to follow a pattern with the color of the flowers. He starts with a red flower, followed by the 2 yellow flowers, then a blue flower, and then 3 yellow flowers. If he continues this pattern, what color will the 10th flower be?
All right, Michelle has opened the floor and the question is there. Tom is planting a garden and wants to follow a pattern. Read through that question so well, understand it, and give us the right answer. The question is, if we continue with this pattern, what color will the 10th flower be? Now there I need to now bring your brain if you had left it very far. Bring it, sit it down, write this down and understand it very well. Then you'll end up with the correct answer. I want to go on WhatsApp and wait for the answers. And for the new curriculum, you have to be very creative. Very creative. If it means drawing those flowers, it is allowed. If it means running out and look for flowers and pick them, it is allowed. Make sure you're very creative, make sure you get it right. Someone is saying the flower is yellow. Okay. I want to see how you got that answer on WhatsApp, not just telling us the flower is yellow. You might scare us that you're copying. Please add me to the group because I realized I was sending straight to contact number instead of the group. Now, those who have not joined the WhatsApp group and you have a challenge, just copy my number and inbox me quickly here, your names, and I add you. That's my WhatsApp number. Inbox me, you put your names, then you request that I add you to WhatsApp group. I'll do that quickly. That is Kairan. That name is hard for me to read it from here. So I want to see, get a book, post how you have worked out your question on WhatsApp. I also want to try it out here. Right? I'm waiting to see who gets this right on WhatsApp. In the chat, let me see what is there. Yeah, people have yellow. I'm not sure if this is correct. I need to see the working. Put it on WhatsApp. Are you still as yellow as the first flower? What? Okay. Who else is posting on WhatsApp? People are saying yellow, yellow. Okay, let me put the task on WhatsApp as well, such that we can follow properly. Interested in the answers on WhatsApp, look for always. Okay, when you're sending on WhatsApp, please send in the group, not directly to me. I will be not very able to see because of the many chats. Okay. Many people are having their answers as yellow, and I want us to try this out and see if indeed the answer is yellow. Okay, I'm going to use Gertrude's answer. She has it here. I pray that it is correct. Gertrude has this as her answers. Let's see what Gertrude has. Kindly close your microphone who are using the microphones. So Gertrude, the answer is here for her. She has yellow, yellow. This is what she has put in the chat. Let's close those microphones. I don't want to close from this side. Okay, so this is what Gertrude has. She's telling us that the first one is red, which is true. The second one is yellow, according to that. The third one is yellow. The fourth one is blue. The next one is yellow. Next one is yellow. Next one is yellow, according to what they said. So the pattern ends here, according to what those people said. So immediately after that, they are telling us that if we continue with this pattern, what will the color of the 10th flower be? So you continue with the same pattern and reach the 10th. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the correct answer is 10 for the fourth, for the 10th what? Flower. So if you have 10, if your 10th flower is yellow, you can clap slaves. That is very correct. So I want to welcome you again to this activity. I can't see people clapping. Only one person is clapping or they didn't have the correct answer. Ataba, Jaden, your hand is up. What could be the problem? Jaden, your hand is up. Okay, 7 people are clapping. 7 people are clapping. One person has said it is okay with the thumbs up. That person must be supporting NRM. That is Ache. Hey, let's see. NRM, I think. Then, yeah, flowers for a birthday. Correct, one person. Okay, Matthew, your hand was up. And this is Wanjala. William, you can go on. William. Wangela William Tendo, you can go on and tell us what you wanted to say. Now let's not overlaugh in class, otherwise those laughing, we shall identify you. And who was that laughing? Let me see. It has disappeared. Okay, you can laugh small, but keep quiet. Okay, William, your hand is down, but this is the perfect answer. It was 0. So let's proceed. We are talking about sequence and number pattern. And let's get some volunteer to read for us this introductory message to this. Read for us that introductory message. It's a very good one to the whole class. And when you're reading for us, tell us your full names and the school where you're coming from. So only 2 people are putting up their hands. What are the rest doing? You cannot read this. I want to pick some people at random here. And if you don't read, we delete you from this meeting and it might be your last time to come back, because when we delete you, we report you to Zoom and they may not allow you to attend again. I want to see almost all hands up ready to read. And if you cannot be ready to read this, it means you're here pretending but watching a TV. Maybe we shall get you and remove you. I'm going to sample from one person when they remove you from the meeting, how it looks like. Who is here? Okay, I'm not removing, but I want someone to read for us. At least 14 is a good number. Jasmine Kwagala can go on. Tell us your school and you read for us that. You read it loud a bit.
I come from St. Joseph's Girls in Zambia. And my name is Kwagala Jasmine. And I'm going to read the words on the screen. We often need to...
They're not words. It's called an introductory message to the topic.
Okay, I'm going to read the introductory message for the topic. We often need to spot a pattern in order to predict what will happen next. In maths, the correct name for a pattern of numbers is called a sequence. In this topic, therefore, you will learn how to identify and describe general rules for patterns. You will be able to determine a term in the sequence and the missing numbers in the sequence.
All right. Thank you very much, Kwagala. And read for us, people from that side. From this task, from this introductory message, I want to now derive a question. What is the difference As you're writing down, I'm putting my question here. What is the difference between a sequence and a pattern? What is a sequence? What's the difference between a sequence and a pattern? Very important question. If you know the difference, put up the hand or you write this in the chat. Are they the same? Read that message again, read it again carefully, and give us that. Are those two different or they are the same? Put up your hand and explain to us, or you write it in the chat. Yeah, some people were clapping from the chat here. That was good. Make sure when you're writing in the chat, you write the message to everyone. And yeah, let's have those hands up. And you explain to us. I need so many hands. Okay, a Singapore, a city. Can go on. Tell us the difference between a sequence and a pattern.
A sequence is like an object that forms a shape, while a pattern is an object that forms an irregular shape.
Oh, yeah, that's a good definition. But I really want you to relate it to sequencing. Like when you're given to write the missing numbers, what is a sequence? What is a pattern? Relate it to those examples. Can I get the next person? Thank you, Paul, for that good one. Angel? Angel, you can go on. We can't hear you. I'm going to give an example here. Maybe I'm using 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, like that. The next question, the next one here will be 10. So you realize that we are adding, 2 to get the next answer. We're just adding 2. So there is an example here. What is a sequence and what is a pattern according to you? I want to know the difference. The whole of it, when you look at it, is it the one called the pattern or it is the one called the sequence? Use this. Or use any examples that you know. I had given a chance to Angel. She's not telling us. Let me hear from Ocean. Yes, Angel, you can go on.
I think that's a sequence.
Explain for me the difference between sequence and pattern before you can make use of that example.
In the introductory message, we explained a sequence as a pattern of numbers. And so a pattern could be an arrangement of anything, be it objects or anything. So a pattern is an arrangement of different objects, and a sequence is, thank you.
All right. She has tried really so hard to give us the difference between sequence and pattern. And pattern, Angel, that was a good one. She has told us that when you arrange objects, she told us examples of the objects she used. You must have heard them. Her network was not very good, really, but that's that when objects are arranged in a certain order, they form what we call a pattern, and a sequence is the outcome of that arrangement. We lost you, unfortunately, Angel, but that was a very good try. Let's hear from Susan. Teresha. Susan, what is your input? Quickly.
Yes.
Okay, your hand is up. What did you want to tell us?
A sequence is when we are finding the next number in a sequence, we add the same numbers. While in a pattern, we add different ones.
Right, she has another observation for that, but then seems to be erred somewhere where she said for a pattern we use different ones, but for the sequence that was a perfect one. Who else has not spoken anything here? Joy Tendo, go on. Joy Tendo.
A sequence is an object that forms a shape. While a pattern is an arrangement of anything.
All right, so sequence and pattern is over there, but maybe because of time, I will not give chance to everyone. Otherwise, Joy Tendo seems to be agreeing with the first person who told us that definition. But what I was trying to relate here is that when you give such an arrangement, the pattern helps you to get the next number, but the order of those numbers is the one called a sequence. So you can see 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. This is forming what we call a sequence. And the pattern is how you manage to get that sequence. So maybe let's see this in the next examples. So probably I will need to continue with this. And the first thing we are going to do is a task here. And for those who are writing, clearly write and say drawing and identifying number patterns. Draw and identify number patterns. That is almost the next subtopic. I pray that time allows us to run through this. Let's move through this very fast. We are going to talk about how to draw and identify patterns. And this is where you can come up with photos and arrange them in your house and they look good. That's called a pattern. You can make a flower garden, skip yellow, put red, mix, and it makes very beautiful scenery. That's called a pattern. You can use threads and put them together and make a very good tablecloth for those who have seen. That's a pattern. So it's what we're going to see and how we make them. So the first example is this. And someone should put up the hand and tell us the next answer if you're to identify the next number in this part A. It is 3, 6, 9, and 12. What do you think is the next answer? Gertrude, you can open the floor.
Answer is 15.
So the next answer is 15.
But
and 15. Someone should explain to us why she gets 15. Or Gertrude yourself, you can tell us why the answer is 15.
the answer is 15 because when you add 3 to the first number in this sequence, get 6. Then 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. Then if you add 3 to 12, you get 15.
Right, that is how we get 15, and the pattern there is this. So if you've been ever asked how to write a pattern, you should explain exactly what she told us. That's called the pattern. And an example is here: to obtain the next number, let's write that. And that one in blue is called the pattern for this number, if you've been ever asked to identify the number pattern. So when they ask you to identify the number pattern, don't tell us the next number. Struggle and get the next number and go ahead and put it in writing. Explain how we get 15. That is called the number pattern. So it's very important for us to know that a number pattern is what Gertrude has told us. And to obtain it, according to this guide, is to obtain the next number in the sequence. We add 3 to the previous number. The numbers in the sequence are multiples of 3. Not very important, the last step, but if you are asked to answer such a task, that last line can add you an excellent mark if you're able to identify that those numbers are multiples of 3. But the sequence is there, very clear, but the pattern, how do you get 15? That explanation you give is what gives you the marks. The next one is here. Who can tell us the next answer here? And now this is going to be very hard. How do you get the next number there? What's that number? So they've given you a sequence and they want you to determine the pattern that has been used. Someone already has the answer. What? Okay. To be very sure if these people have the answer, I'm going to lower everyone's hand and I see who puts it up again first. If these people have the right answers. What? Matthew, Linda, Gertrude, Ayo. Hey, this is very good if people have the answers. I want to get a completely new person to talk to us. There is this person called Mulindwa, has been coming often, but has not talked to us. I'm not sure if this is a boy or a girl. Start by telling us your full names and the school.
I am by name of Mundo Aisha, coming from Wampeontake Secondary School.
Okay,
This kind of mode, Wampeontake Secondary School.
Yes, you can go on.
To identify this sequence, the answer is 35.
35.
To identify that answer, that you see it's a multiple of 7.
So multiple of 7. Oh. So you mean they're adding 7 on each number?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to agree that the next answer is 35? Let me first see. By show of hands. If your answer is 35, 7 people, 9 people agree. Okay, 10 people. Yeah, we can clap for them. We can clap for those people. They have really tried. 2 people are clapping for them. That's selfish. 4 people, 5. Let's clap for these people if you have your answers 35. And thank you, Mlindwa. And this is the pattern. To obtain the next number in the sequence, we add 7 to the previous number. And these are multiples of 7. Perfect gesture from Mlindwa that side. Take a screenshot of this and we go to the next slide in the remaining small time. Oh, our time is up. But I'll be displaying the activity here where you're going to go through it, give the answers, put your findings on WhatsApp. The people who have sent me message to add them on WhatsApp, be patient a little. Shortly after this lesson, I'm going to add you immediately. If I forget, remind me again, such that I can add you that platform. What is important is to identify the pattern, and this is how we identify those patterns. So, if this is a table. There is a table here. I wanted you to draw this table, but maybe time may not allow. And I'm going to post these notes on WhatsApp such that you can go through this table again. And we see that table, the green button is showing the multiples of 5. And you can see 5, 15, many of them are down here, up to 10, up to 100. Those are multiples of 5. Then multiples of 11 are moving like that, downward like that. Now, this is called a pattern, and you can see how it's to look nice. Imagine if your tails are looking like this. Mathematically, me, I would appreciate because you've used what? A pattern. Maybe this one goes to the toilet, the yellow one. And if this is your compound, the yellow one, oh, up to the toilet. And this other blue one to the kitchen. And this other one to the bathroom, like that. These are patterns you're following, constant paths. And people will respect them because they are looking really nice. So green, multiples of 5. 11 being represented by yellow. And the question here is the fifth multiple of 11 is what? So count from 11, which one is the fifth? And what is that answer? 1, we have 1, 2.
55.
55.
55. 55.
55. It's 55.
Okay, 55 is the answer. Sorry, I had lost my network.
Answer is
55 is the
answer is 55.
Okay, the next question is there. The 9th multiple of 11.
$99.
99? Not sure. Anyone to confirm if 99 is the correct answer?
99.
It's 99. It's 99.
99.
99.
99.
99.
$99.
Okay, 99. Everyone has confirmed the 99. Okay, let's see the next question. Now this one is hard a little. Fifth multiple of 5.
50.
25.
Yeah. Now I want the answer. There you need the book. Eh? Someone has said what? 50? Another one has said what?
Sorry. 25.
25.
25.
25.
Okay. Maybe are we agreeing that it is not correct? Okay, 50 is not correct. So we withdrawn. So the correct answer is 25. So when we are following a pattern, you don't have to skip. It makes your answers wrong. Yeah, that is 25. The next question is slightly harder as well. The 12th multiple of 5. Slightly harder.
60.
Someone has said 60. This is first.
60.
60. Yes, I'm waiting for the next.
60.
60.
60.
60.
60.
60.
Yes, 60 is correct. You can tap yourself. That is very perfect. Okay, I want to see people clapping, but let me see them here. That is correct. Your hand is up, Jaden. You have any question?
No.
Okay. I always put down the hand. Don't forget your hand up. Otherwise we may think you're coming from a very remote school. Hope you know you're representing schools here. So let's represent our schools very well. So this one, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. You'll complete this in your free time later on. Now the 20th was going to be very hard. Or maybe let's try it and see. Is it possible to get the 20th multiple of 5?
100.
100. 100.
100.
100. 100.
100.
100.
All right, we have had. Right,
100.
So that's very good. And this is the task about this table. You can feel, and it looks very nice, multiples of 5 and multiples of 11. So allow me move a little fast. We're supposed to learn how to describe the rule, and you can see the rule is here. If they ever ask you to describe the rule, this is how you write the description. For example, 3, 6, 9, 12, previously that we looked at, if they ask you to describe the rule that was used to get that sequence, you're supposed to draw a ladder like this. Primarily, this is what we used to do. And I don't know in secondary if you've ever learned any new thing, but if it is this that you remember, it's important for you to clearly show that this is how we obtained that sequence. And it is very important for us to see these ladders down. That one is called describing the general rule. And this is where we're going to continue from. Next time, we're going to study how do you generalize, how do you describe a general rule. And I'm going to display the exercise here for you to do, and you're going to post your answer on WhatsApp. The exercise is here. It's enough of it. I'm going to mark this exercise and I'm going to wait. I'm really going to wait for these answers. I want to modify this exercise a little. Just hold on shortly. I modify it a little bit for purposes of making this clear. Hold on, I modify this exercise because it has been errored a little bit. Meanwhile, as you're waiting to see this exercise, you can say hello to class such that you don't get bored, but also to see if your microphone was indeed working. But later towards the end of the lesson, I'm going to give chance to someone to give us a closing prayer.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. It's not enough. You say hello, hello. You don't know how to test the microphone.
Hello, hello.
Check micro.
Hello,
Hello. Check microphone. 1 2 1 2. Check microphone. 1 2.
Hello. Hello.
Okay. So
Hello.
Hiya. How's everyone?
Hello. Hello.
Hi everyone. Hi. Hello.
You guys.
Hi everyone.
No.
Hi.
Hi everyone.
Okay, the exercise is
Bye
here. I've removed one
everyone.
question. Okay, let's not say hello again. Let's copy this exercise down. Let's have it down. I want to see these answers on WhatsApp before close of the day. The day is, I'm going to be waiting for these answers on WhatsApp before 8 p.m. in the night, not 8, 7. By the time it clocks 7, don't go there that you post work through this work before 7 p.m. because we close those WhatsApp groups at 7. And when we close, you're not going to be able to send that work. Copy this work and do it for us and post the answers before 7 p.m. because tomorrow you're going to have another lesson. So if you don't do this work, then what are you going to do in the next lesson? So make sure you do this work this evening. Take just a cup of water or a cup of tea. Then pick the book. Let people see you busy. For us as holistic, we've already started the holiday lessons. So start being busy, reduce your time for watching TV, reduce your time for going to see your friends. Become busy. We want when you go back to your schools, you only get a 3. Get a 3 and we write on your report outstanding. We will say you would have represented the holistic e-learning platform very well. But when you go there and start getting 1.2, we are going to refuse that you have never been at holistic. Go back to schools and show them that me, I've been attending lessons at the holistic learning platform by telling them the right thing. There are 2 questions there. The first one is find the next 3 numbers or terms in each of the following sequence. Then you're supposed to write down the first 8 multiples of 8. Write the number. Write down the first 8 multiples of 6. Write what is the smallest number that is a multiple of both 6 and 8. Then if 18 is the nth multiple of 12, what is n? I want to see those answers. And when you have them ready, post them. Take a good photo on WhatsApp. But when you're taking a good photo, write your name on it before you post. Because we're going to display your answers here. It will look very nice if your name appears on that paper. Otherwise, if you don't put the name, it will not be able to see that it is yours. For this side, A up to E, D and E have decimal points. Don't mistake those points to be commas. So I want to end this lesson here. I want to thank you for coming for this lesson. And we are going to end this here with the closing prayer. So someone should give us a closing prayer as we leave here. Put up the hand and give us a closing prayer. My name has been Irisa Masaba. I work with Mbali SS and the Holistic E-Learning Platform. I want to thank
Shall not that copy the notes, please.
What?
I'm not done copying the question.
Are we going to copy? Okay. Let's get to the closing prayer. Then I'll take you back to the question and you copy. Someone should give us a closing prayer such that those who have finished to copy can go. Who is giving us the closing prayer and you take away the blessings? And if you give us the closing prayer, you get a chance to tell us your names and when you come, where you come from. Who was that? People here don't pray. Oh, what is this new thing I'm seeing for the first time? Someone should give us a closing prayer, at least who has not been talking so much. At least Paul has been heard, Gertrude has been heard. I want some new hand here. There is this girl who writes very well on WhatsApp. Maybe she gives us the closing prayer. Is this a girl or a boy? Ayo, first tell us your full names.
My name is Ayo Michaela.
The school, and you give us the closing prayer.
I'm from Taiba International School.
All right. Give us the closing prayer and we will take back to the last slide for people to copy if they've not copied the task.
Okay. Let's humble ourselves. Oh Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for the gift of life. Thank you because we're able to attend this lesson. We thank you because we have learned something. And we thank you for the teachers. Please may you protect and provide for them. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. Ayo, let's type amen in the chat. Amen is typed in the chat to believe in that prayer. And Ayo has given us a very wonderful prayer. At least I pray that everyone believes in that prayer. And I'm going to take you back to the last slide for people to copy, just in case you had not finished to copy. But for those who have finished to copy, you're free to leave and go and wait for the next lesson tomorrow. But if you have anything you want to tell us as people are copying, you can put up your hand, say hello to us, and you tell us your names if you did not get a chance, or if you have anything you want to say. It could be a question, could be a supplement. We'll be here to wait for you. Otherwise, for those who have finished and you did want to leave, you're allowed to leave the meeting. Feel free to have your hand up and say something to the class. Paul, your hand is up. Paul, if this hand was in a mistake, put it down. Yes. Kamivavo. Kamivavo can go on.
Could you please add us in WhatsApp?
Oh, adding you on WhatsApp. Okay, let me do that now. Those who are not on WhatsApp, send in your messages. I add you just in case you fail to use that link. And when you're sending the name, please add your name. And come tomorrow for the next lesson. Try to keep time at least. The next hand is up here. Who else? If you have any burning thing you want to tell me, you can just say me, I wanted to say my name, and it is also good. You need to use your phone at least for once in a class like this. Any hand that is up, I'll give you a chance. I don't see anyone putting up the hand. Is this normal? Even to just say your name, people are not putting up their hand to even say their name. Okay. Do people don't know how to put the hand up, or it is the hand that has become heavy? Okay, Gertrude, what is that you want to leave for us? Gertrude, your hand is up. Say something at least.
I give my WhatsApp number.
Hey, you send it inbox.
Check. I should just tell it to you or
Inbox. You don't know how to inbox. Okay, maybe hold on, and
yes.
Hold on shortly. Hold on shortly. I'm going to request you such that you read it. But why can't you type it in the chat directly, maybe to me? You know where the chat is?
Yes.
Type it there. Did you try the link and it refused?
Mommy, tried the link.
Let me send the link and you try again. All right. Otherwise, I want to thank you for attending this lesson. I want to stop the recording now here and wish you the best in your day. And we are going to remain here. If you have any issues, we are going to remain here. I'll be stopping this recording.
Bye-bye.
Bye.